Looking at the floor plan, there's plenty of what I would call small things to do, but there's quite a few of them. So I would simply be working around from room to room. I said, remember a lot of the uh, errors that I saw, I thought, I'll come back to fix that later. And now's the time to start working on those kind of things. So I'm going to work in the laundry room now. So I'll take a look at this section, which is looking in this direction, and go to that view. And this is my laundry room. And I can see that I don't have any base cabinets or upper cabinets. So I'm going to go back to the first floor and throw in another section that looks towards the kitchen cabinets on this side. And flip that section and take a look at that. And then type WT so that all of the windows that I have active now are open. And I can see the cabinets, and I can also see that I haven't even put somehow that base cabinet got removed underneath the sink. And now if I look over here, I want to put some cabinets in there. Base cabinets first, it'll go from here to here, and I can see, okay, that's I thought perhaps this was going into the wall, but actually that's the casing around the door. So that's behind that. And if you look at the floor plan, you can see you can't see the casing in the floor plan, but what I'm seeing is the casing around the door, and this wall is behind that casing. So if I measure the amount of distance that I have from here, not to there, that's the casing, that's the wall. What have I got? 10 feet 10. So let's think, what kind of cabinet would we want? Well, let's grab one of these and say, create similar, and then we'll just go over here and put it in. And there it is. You can see that it needs to be rotated because I can see this is the front of the cabinet. So I'll rotate that 90 degrees. And then I'll just pull it back a little bit so that I can see the face of it here. And let's see, what do we have here? All right, that's fine. I'm going to line this cabinet up with the face of the countertop. And then I like to put some of these in. So I will say, create similar, and do the same thing and just pop it in right there. Again, I can see that it needs to be rotated. So I'll rotate it 90 degrees. And I can't see the face of it right now because it's actually, my section line is actually cutting through it. So I'll pull that back a little bit. Now I can see the face. And let's make that a little bit wider. Let's see what cabinets are available so that we can make that a little bit wider. So if I come over and take a look at this, I've got, right now it's 12 inches. Let's make it 24 inches wide. And then I'll align it there. So that's looking pretty good. Let's put in 2 more of these. See what's left. I'm going to just simply copy this guy from here to there. And then I'm going to copy it again from here to here. But I want the handles to be the same together. So I'll flip it. If I click on that, it should flip it, and look at that, it did. And then I'll fill up the rest of that space with another one of these. So I'll copy this over from here to here. And let's see how much space I have left. Remembering that 3-inch increments are really the correct standard size. So 1'7" and 5/8 would be 19 inches. Let's see what we have close to that. So 20, 21. Let's see what happens when we do that. That's too much. 12 and 9. So I'll make it the next size below that, which is 18. And then the rest of whatever's left on that edge will be just filler. Okay, pretty good. So my base cabinet's in there on this wall. And let's go take a look at the wall in this direction and put some of those in. I'll move my section line up to here. I do prefer to have minimum amount of section lines and just move them around as I need to see them. And so I definitely need an under cabinet, and I have one right here. So I'm going to say create similar, and it's not letting me put it in there. So I want to put it in my first floor, and I'll put it right here. And this is the front, now I can see where that is. So I can go back to that section. And let's see if it'll let me align that with the center of the sink. So I'm going to put that here, and yes, it will. Okay, so that's good. Back to the first floor plan, and it's not wide enough, but I'm going to align it with the countertop, and then go back to that section and take a look at it again and see, well, I need to make it wider, obviously. So what size is this right now? It's 36. So what does 39 look like? Still not enough. 42, just barely. So I guess I'll go all the way up to the 48. There we go. All right, so now I got that in. And I can get a small cabinet on this side and a small cabinet on this side, which I would like to be drawers. So I'll just simply say create similar. Come over here. It's good. So what I want to do is I'll just line that up first. Face-wise, it looks like I might have put 2 in. That was the error message. So I will delete one of them. Okay, now I'm looking at, I want to look at that view. That's good. I'll just move it over a little bit to the side and then come back and use the align command. I like that. Looks like the drawers will open up without interfering with the washer and dryers. And then the last for this tutorial will just be to mirror it around there. So I like that. That looks really good. Let's stop it here.